Hi, my name is Kelsey Coles, and I'm delighted to be introducing Kennedy Graham. As a new ninth grader, I sat with Kennedy in my Spanish 1 class, and after many Ask Your Neighbors, I was able to learn more about her, other than the fact that she has perfect teeth. It is easy to see what a kind and genuine soul Kennedy has after talking to her, and I can't wait to learn more from her. I give you Kennedy Nicole Graham.
At the end of junior year, our grade attended leadership sessions run by Coach Hinzerling to prepare us as future leaders for senior year. In one of our group activities, we chose what values or qualities we thought were important to uphold. Looking at the long list of values that Coach gave us, the one that stood out to me the most was vulnerability. I believe that for me, vulnerability is the most important quality that I have developed throughout my high school years. Now let me set the scene. It's freshman year, my first year at St. Mary's without any friends from my middle school. Because of this, I made it my goal to step outside of my comfort zone and try new things to hopefully make more friends. So when I found out that the swim team was holding tryouts, I knew this was my moment. If you know me, you know I'm not the most athletic person at all. But somehow I convinced myself that I would be fine. With my own motivation and delusions, I prepared for my swimming debut. The morning of tryouts, my mom and I woke up early and went to Academy Sports for a shopping spree to buy new swimsuits to get ready for the season. She then dropped me off at the YMCA, and I nervously entered the indoor pool building. Mind you, I did not know anyone, and I was the new girl. The swim coach called my name, and since I was new, he told me that I would practice on the last lane of the pool. I asked him a few questions on how the practice would work, and he responded with, "You got this." I do not got this. The coach then started shouting out swim lingo that I had never heard before, and suddenly everyone jumped in the pool. I began swimming with everyone else, and immediately I knew this was not going to end well. I always thought that I was a pretty decent swimmer, but I was quickly humbled. I struggled to keep my body afloat. I was gasping for air and practically drowning. I've never inhaled as much pool water as I did that day. I shared the lane with Bree Voldenberg, and I lost count how many times she lapped me. Every time I looked up, she was swimming right past me. Finally, the coach pulled me out and awkwardly made me watch everyone else for the rest of the time so I could understand what was happening. I still did not got this. By the end of practice, I was so embarrassed and ready to leave. I ran to my mom's car and never went back. The swim team was not for me. You'd think that after that experience, I'd be too scared to try out for anything else, but I didn't let my failure stop me. A few weeks later, I decided to try out for the position of freshman class secretary as my next endeavor. At this point, I still didn't know many people in my grade, so this was definitely another throwing myself out there moment. We all made election videos, and to my surprise, I ended up winning the position of secretary. Since freshman year, I have learned to never be afraid to try and to not let my failures discourage me. If I had let my terrible swimming experience overshadow my mind, I would have never known what other possibilities there are for me. This goes to show to never stop putting yourself out there. While not everything will go as planned, you should not let your fear of failure control you. Vulnerability is, I will try again and again. It is not being weak, rather it shows your strength as someone who can fail and pick yourself back up.